Hey tubers, it's a beautiful day out. It's not quite 70 yet, but we've already gotten started. I've had the radiator out, cut this bottom line, and put the T in. I'm just getting the shroud and stuff back on. Got the top line off over here. That's going to be where the valve is, but I'm probably going to plumb it back there so you can reach it from the tub when it starts getting too hot. So I don't have to go in and out all the time. I pulled the thermostat out and drilled a bunch of 3/16 holes in it so that the water will flow a little bit all the time. I don't know if I'm going to take the thermostat out. It might flow too much and not heat, but we'll see. That's where we're at. I'm going to get the shroud back on and continue on with my plumbing. I might change this suction line here, which is plumbed to the pump now. That's this one right here. I might cut that off here and run that over to the other side to that T on the bottom so that the water of the tub will help force water back up to the water pump in the engine, because this pump has suction and it can suck it up over the edge. And I might just run the line for this one up and over the side and suck the water out of the tub that way. But we'll see. In fact, I'm probably going to do that, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to keep moseying on here and get back with you guys in a minute. Alright, well, we're making progress. I got the T hooked up to this pipe here. Goes across in front of the radiator. 45s again. And that one is the bottom line that goes over to the drain. Then we've got the pump line, which we've already seen. This is the upper radiator hose, which would be the hot water. So we'll suck out of the bottom of the tub through the engine block, push it out here, comes back this line to my valve. Now you'll be able to either tell it to go back to the engine, which I'm working on now, but I've only gotten this far, or you'll be able to turn it this way, put the hot water into the tub. Or you can put it in the middle like this, and half of the water will go to the tub and half of the water will come out here, or anywhere in between. There's a couple detents where it stops for different percentages. And this goes back to the radiator here, which I haven't got done yet, but I put it here to make sure that there was clearance and everything for everything else to work. So we're going to continue on getting this line in, which will connect up to here, and then I have to redo the inlet for the pump because I stole it to hook up to the other side over there. So we will continue on. Well, it's done, sort of. It needs some modifications. The jacuzzi pump works great. I got a little flexible line on here, and so that it would stay down in the corner, and that works great. This is not the greatest idea, but it will suck out of there. The problem is the water pump in the engine, because that's a T down there. The problem is it won't suck from the tub. So I don't know if it's losing air around here or if the radiator's got a leak in it, but what it does when you switch it to heat is it sucks all the water right out of the radiator. And then it sucks the water right out of the engine, and then it starts to get too hot. If you leave it on the radiator part, then it circulates just fine. Both of these lines get warm, the water goes out through the valve and comes back to the radiator. That part works fine. But for some reason the pump won't pump from here, and I don't know why. Because you think the weight of the water would be pushing on that, and that would help. So what I think I'm going to do is, this part I like. I'm probably going to hook the suction line from the bottom of the tub back to the pump here. I'm probably going to do that. Then that'll get a better prime. And then this line comes back here I'm probably going to, let's see, that would be this one. If I got enough fittings, which is probably doubtful right now, but I'm probably going to put my other two-way valve like that in here. So then you can divert some of the pressure from the pump to force the water through the engine. That way it should operate better. So that's my plan. And I learned another important thing. It's not wise to drive this when it's full of water. I had no problem with it. It lifts the wheels a little bit off of the front and you can't steer, but it likes to slosh. And it likes to slosh right over the seat, actually. Right over, down my back. So it's not wise to move it or try to drive it, you know. The front wheel here locks up, this one right here. And I was trying to free the brakes up, and the sudden jerking forwards and backwards, not such a good idea when that's full of water. So anyway, tomorrow's another day. It's 20 after 5. It's time to go in and make something to eat. And I'm whooped. I've been working on this thing since like 11:30. So it's real close. Tomorrow we may have to go to the hardware store and get a couple more fittings. I don't have any more 90s. I've used up everything that I got. But the valve, I don't know if there's fittings enough. I'm not sure. This is all thread together. So I don't know what I can do with this. That would go on there. I don't know. We might have enough. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Actually, I could put that in there like that. Yeah, that might just work. Then use a rubber hose to hook up the other side. I do have some larger hose. I don't know. We might have enough stuff to do it. Maybe. There isn't nothing down there. I do have one male, one of these. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's it for today. Somewhat limited success, but it does work. I'd start it to show you this jacuzzi part, but most of the water sloshed out, so it won't work. And I don't want to drive it down and fill it up again anyway. I'm going to probably have to drain it out tomorrow anyway, but I wanted to run it so that the water would go through and clean out everything. So the first couple times it's going to be murky, but we'll get her cleaned up. I put a little dish soap in there once I get the heat part of it working, so that it can go through the engine block and clean that out. So, but anyway, there she is, the Redneck portable hot tub. Thanks for watching. Tune in again tomorrow.